You might have noticed that I didn't give you any math work today. It's because it's our last day and we have that one packet left, which is our math packet number 3. And I'm going to let you do that today or over the summer. Sometime get that done and it'll just be more practice for counting money. There's also a review packet that I included, and that was for next week before I realized, before Mrs. Conniff told us we're not doing school next week. So you can work on that next week or throughout the summer. You also, don't forget, have your packets folder, and in that packet, there's some stuff for the summer. So we had our art ideas book, which I hope you've been doing if you needed neat art ideas from Mrs. Jenner. And, oh, that's over. That was Easter. Ugh. We had our enrichment activities for math and all that stuff. And then you'll come to this yellow summer packet. This is for you to work on during the summer as however you'd like. Now, every year what I do with my students is if they come back in the fall when you're second graders and they give me this summer packet all finished, and you guys will remember from the beginning of the year, my old first graders were coming in with these, and you're like, what are they doing? What are they getting? And I would give them a prize bag. And you're like, what? Why did they get that prize bag? You may remember this. I'm like, because they did their summer packet. And I said, you guys will see at the end of the year. Well, now it's the end of the year, and you're seeing your summer packet. So if you do complete your summer packet, then you will get a prize bag of goodies. And it's really fun to get that, to start that out, to start the beginning of the year with that. And you get to come to my room and see me, which you can do anytime anyway. But that's this packet, and it's just got a whole bunch of fun stuff in there that reviews what we learned over first grade. Then I also included these. I wanted to include plenty for you to do this summer if you wanted to do it. But you also don't have to. Some of you love all of this stuff to work on, and some of you won't do any of it, which is fine. My kids, unless I make them, they don't do it. So it's fine if you don't want to. You can enjoy your summer. But if you want to, it's in there. And you can ask your parents what these are. They're science challenges in here to do different science challenges. And then there's a reading challenge in here. And again, if you bring me those, there'll be an extra special surprise for you as well at the end of, or at the beginning of second grade. So that's for summer. And then I also just kind of wanted to, we don't really get a last day together. And our last day is that time where we get to give extra special hugs and we talk about, how much we enjoyed being a little class family together, and some things that went great about the year, some things we wish were different about the year and maybe can go better next year. And we just reflect on all that stuff. So we didn't really get a chance to do that. So I hope that the writing project that I gave you is kind of a replacement for that, but I know it's not. But I also just wanted to tell you all how much you've meant to me this year and how much I just absolutely loved being your teacher, because not only, I don't love my job because I get to tell everybody what to do, and it's not like I just love teaching everybody the O sound. I do love doing that, but what I really, really love about my job is you guys. I love hearing that you lost a tooth, and I love hearing about what happened on the way to school. Maybe somebody once told me that there were a bunch of geese, that they were late to school because geese were passing by them and they all had to stop, or the train stories, or all the wonderful, amazing stories that you guys tell me. Some of the stories that your parents might be like, oh, you told Miss Darcy that? Yes, they did. But it's fine because my kids tell their teachers some stuff. I'm like, don't tell your teacher that. But it happens. I adore all those stories. And even more than that, I adore seeing that glow on your face when you get something, when you are really struggling with that math problem and then it just clicks. And so many of you are like that, where you're just like, oh, I get this. This is awesome. I did it. And we celebrate you, don't we? We say, it's a math master. Let's give Caslin, a big 10 finger woo, or Sophia, big 10 finger woo, or Katarina, big 10 finger woo, or all of you guys get your big 10 finger woos. So I just love that about teaching, and I really missed that over the past 2 months, getting to be with you guys all the time, and just being silly with you a lot, and singing and dancing and just learning in a fun way. So I hope I was able to make your learning at home somewhat fun and kind of interesting. I mean, a bird did poop on my head. That wouldn't happen in class, right? Anyway, I'm just gonna start babbling at this point, but I love you guys. I will miss so much about you, and I cannot wait to see you when we start back to school in the fall, whenever we start back. It'll probably look a little different than you're used to, but us teachers, we love you, and we will make it as smooth as possible for you. And whoever your teacher is going to be next year, which will either be Mrs. Drake or Mrs. Tobias, unless anything changes. I probably shouldn't have said that, but those are the 2 second grade teachers right now. So one of those teachers will be your next Miss Darcy. They're going to be amazing. They're going to love you. You're going to, at the first, you're going to be like, I miss Miss Darcy. And then you're going to be like, oh, this teacher is super awesome. And then you'll stop coming to give me hugs and be like, where did they go? This happens. I'm telling you, they give me hugs and hugs and hugs at the beginning of the year. And then towards the end of the year, like, oh, hey, Miss Darcy. I'm like, oh, are you too cool for me now? Too cool for school? Anyway, don't let that happen. You always come give me a hug. Anyway, I'm going to let you go now because I'll just start blabbing. I love you guys, and I will see you, some of you, next week when you turn in your supplies. Some of you will stay home. We do suggest that kiddos stay home, so I shouldn't see most of you, but some of you might have to come if your parents have to bring you, and that's okay too. Otherwise, as soon as we can get together, I'm going to have a big party. It may not be for a while, but we're going to get together as a class again, okay? I love you. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful weekend. Have a wonderful summer. You're still going to hear from me here and there because I love you guys, and I'll be bugging you a little bit. Not to do work. You don't have to do work, but I'm just going to be like, hey, how's it going? And you do get to do iReady this summer too, if you want. You don't have to, but I suggest it because it'll help you when you get to second grade if you keep up on iReady throughout the summer. So it's just, 15 minutes in reading, 15 minutes in math a day. Take a little break. Yeah, you can do it. I love you guys. I'll see you later. Yeah, don't be strangers. I want to hear from you too, okay? See ya. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Air hugs. I love you all. Bye.